I'm Leslie.
And I'm Shelley.
And we're
Sisters in Ebert.
Welcome back to another Movie Monday.
Let's get ready to twist.
Pulp Fiction! 1994.
Woo!
So we're moving right along. Last
Yes.
week's movie was 1993. This week is 1994.
So I guess next week's 95 if we're following the pattern.
It not.
Oh.
We opened to the... Well, this is... summer movies.
Oh! Ding! Squirrels abound.
Yeah.
So our squirrel rating that we will give at the end of this film is based on when we were kids in the summer. That our dad, we were teenagers, not kids.
Yeah.
And our dad decided to show us his favorite movies. And one of them was Pulp Fiction. And so sometimes we would watch the movies that he would show us and be enthralled and stare at the TV. And other times we would divert our attention outside to the backyard where the woods were, where all the squirrels were leaping and frolicking as we wished to be doing at that time.
Yeah.
But instead we were stuck watching a movie that we didn't enjoy. So...
Or it might not just be that we didn't enjoy it. It could be adult situations, uncomfortable things.
Yes, things you don't want to be watching
with your parents.
Dad.
Dad would also, this wasn't just watching the movie. We'd have hard stops for his director's commentary.
Mm-hmm.
Any bathroom breaks, you weren't allowed to miss a second of it.
Mm-hmm.
So it would sometimes drag on all day with these longer
if you
movies.
had a coughing fit, we'll rewind that.
We'll
so
rewind that. You missed
that.
it. Yeah.
Or just if you really like the line,
yeah.
Listen to that again.
Yeah. Or remember this guy? He played the butler in that. He was serving drinks in that movie.
You see him in the background at the bar. He's the bartender.
So we open to the definition of pulp, which I didn't write down, but yeah.
Look it up. It's in the dictionary.
It's in the dictionary. Next, a couple sits in a diner debating the best places to rob, Honey Bunny and Pumpkin. Mm-hmm. And they decide to rob the diner that they're in right then.
Why not?
Immediately. He gets more coffee and then they're like, oh, this is a stick up!
Nobody move!
Yeah.
I hate the way she yells.
Oh, I know. Her teeth kept driving me nuts. I'm like, okay. We cut to Ms. Lou playing with opening credits, which stops abruptly, switching to Jungle Boogie halfway through. We cut to Jules and Vincent in the car discussing... Jules is played by Samuel L. Jackson, and Vincent Vega is John Travolta.
Love me some John Travolta.
Yeah, and I was thinking about this as I'm watching this. They were probably filming this right after he got done filming Look Who's Talking Now.
Mm-hmm. And Bruce Willis was also in that. Well, he was in the originals.
Yeah.
And he's in this also. So
would they have interacted, him and Bruce Willis, in the Look Who's Talking?
I don't think so.
I was going to say, I would imagine Bruce Willis was would come in afterwards and voice over. Yeah.
I mean, they had obviously met prior to that. To this movie, but they're not really into many scenes together. And a few, right at the end,
and right at the beginning too. Yeah, when they bump into each other at the club.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so we cut to Jules and Vincent in the car discussing the little differences between Europe and the U.S. The Royale with cheese. They don't have a quarter pounder with cheese. No, it's a metric system. They wouldn't know what the heck a quarter pounder is. So it's a Royale with cheese. And a Royale with cheese. But not sure about what the Whopper is, as he didn't go to Burger King. Because Vincent just got back from Amsterdam.
He was there about 3 years.
3 years, yeah.
A Krusty Burger with cheese.
Yeah. Yeah, the Simpsons parody this in one of their episodes. Well, they don't have a Krusty Burger over there. They call it a Big Mac. A Big Mac? You don't know what you're getting. Shakes. They don't have partially gelatinated
malt beverages.
Yeah. No, they call them shakes. Shakes. You don't know what you're getting. Simpsons.
I love the Simpsons.
So they're going to shake down some people for their boss Marcellus Wallace and discuss his boss's new wife and what pilot episodes are, because she did a pilot once and that was her claim to fame. Yeah. Well, when they're choosing shows to put on TV.
Their conversations are
it's so random, and they're just fast paced and topic to topic to topic.
But
it's great.
It's so casual with what they're going to do.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. And they discuss foot massages in length. I put Tarantino. Yeah, because the rumor is that Marcellus Wallace threw some guy out a window for giving his wife a foot massage once. Vincent is tasked to take Marcellus's wife out to keep her company while Marcellus is out of town and is nervous as the last guy gave her a foot massage and was thrown off the roof.
Part of me is thinking, like, is he doing it to keep her out of trouble? Is
Oh,
that why
100%. Well, as we
yes.
will see, she seems to get into quite a bit of trouble.
Oh, Jill.
Yeah. Jules and Vincent get in character then and enter the apartment to do their job for Marcellus. And Jules tries. It said Brett, but it sounds like Brad. The things, the subtitles.
So his name is Brett, but Samuel L. Jackson famously says, "Look at the big brains on Brad."
Yeah, okay.
So you heard Brad correctly,
okay.
But his name is Brett.
Because it came up in the subtitles as Brett.
Mm-hmm. And I'm not sure if it was a genuine mistake or if he just did it to be like, I don't really care who you are.
Who you are, right, what your name is, yeah. So to do the job, so Jules tries Brett's Big Kahuna Burger because we are in Tarantino's world.
Yes,
this is one of our franchises you will see in many of his movies.
What's the Big Apple or Red Apple
Red Apple cigarettes, yeah. And talk nonsense for a while to throw the guys off. He's like, that is a tasty burger. Yeah. Vincent retrieves the briefcase in question as Brett apologizes profusely as Jules shoots Brett's friend mid-sentence.
I want to know what's in this briefcase.
Oh, I know, because you never see it.
You never know. It just
but
glows.
It glows when you
something
open it.
good in there.
We good? Mm-hmm. We good.
Very
good. Jules also shoots Brett in the shoulder as punishment, and Jules recites Ezekiel 25:17. Which I wasn't going to write down. It's incorrect.
Yeah,
for the biblical.
Is not biblically accurate. It's a Tarantino version.
That they added and pieced together other things. So Ezekiel 25:17. The path of the righteous man is beset on all sides of the iniquities of the selfish and tyranny of evil. The tyranny of evil. Evil men. Blessed is he who in the name of charity and goodwill shepherds the weak out of the valley of darkness. For he is truly his brother's keeper and the finder of lost children. And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my brothers. And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon thee.
No one can deliver this
like Samuel L. Jackson. And that is the fake version that they kind of made up for the movie. Mm-hmm. So it's not true Ezekiel 25:17.
Yes, it's not exactly. It's a Tarantino version.
So yeah, I wasn't gonna write all that down. It's like before shooting Brett with Vincent. Yeah, they both shoot him. So he would say that every time he was about to kill somebody, essentially, in his line of business.
Mm-hmm. Makes it seem like he's not gonna take you out.
Yeah.
but surprise.
So the next chapter is called Vincent Vega and Marcellus Wallace's wife. And opens to Bruce Willis.
This is my favorite chapter.
Oh yeah, this is a great one. Because it's kind of broken down like a comic book, so that's what this is. Yeah.
And this is not it doesn't follow.
No, because
chronologically how the movie's going.
Because because it jumps all over the place, and like the scene, obviously that we end with couldn't have been the ending because what we see earlier. Mm-hmm. So yeah, like it was So we'll see. We'll go into that. But, so we open to Bruce Willis in a bar to Let's Stay Together as Butch is a aging boxer, who's propositioned by Marcellus to throw his fight for money. Marcellus is only visible by the back of his head with a Band-Aid on his neck. I just picked up on that now. Was that from later on? Or I thought he had that on the whole movie and they just never address it.
I don't know.
I would have to go back and look.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Because that is going to happen. Oh, no, it would have been before. Yeah, because the fight obviously happened after that next scene that I was thinking about. We'll get to it, but like the Zed scene.
Right.
Because that would have been after. Yeah. So
that's way after.
Yeah, so this was before. It's just never explained, I don't think.
He has it.
Yeah.
They had to cover it up.
And I looked it up. Do you know that I didn't know the actor's name was Ving Rhames.
He's so famous for something very important.
For Bob's Burgers.
No!
Oh!
What from Bob's Burgers?
Because at one point, the Bob's Burgers in one of the Christmas episodes, he's like, it's the Ving Rhames version. That Gene says it's the Ving Rhames version. He's like, you mean the King James version? He's like, no, Ving Rhames.
No, that's not what I was thinking.
Oh, what?
Do you know what he does?
Yeah.
He's the Arby's voice.
We have the meat. Oh, he's very...
He's not other movies.
No, he has, yeah. And I was just like, but I was just looking at it like Ving Rhames. Okay,
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, because I had just
Ving
watched that
Rhames
episode.
version.
He was like, no. He was like, I think it's in the Ving because they were talking about how Santa, it's God makes Santa bring his presents, and he was like, it's in the Bible, the Ving Rhames version. And he's like, I think you mean the King James version. He's like, no, Ving Rhames. Anyways, okay. So Jules, and so he's supposed to take a dive in the 5th round.
Yes.
Bottom line.
So that they win money. They're going to bet against him.
Yeah. Jules and Vincent arrive to the closed bar in t-shirts and gym shorts.
A Banana Slugs t-shirt, which Dad bought for us.
After seeing this movie the first time for him. Like, we were wearing these in the 90s.
We had no idea
what they were from.
He was like, look how funny these are.
Yeah, this is their mascot. This is the Banana
So
Slug.
Dad watched Pulp Fiction and then bought some merch from the college for his daughters who did not see the movie.
I had no idea what was going on.
But then eventually he was so excited to show us Pulp Fiction in the summer movies because
See
remember the shirt?
Yeah, see if you recognize
I remember him pausing at that scene and being like,
ah.
I was like, the Banana Slug. I don't know. People at school would always be like, what is that? I was like, it's the Banana
When
Slug.
I went to that co-ed basketball camp, the boys were so mean. They're like, Banana Slug. Like, they would yell that all the time at me. And I'm like,
oh, gosh. But yeah, like, kids noticed this for some reason.
Yeah.
They were...
Because kids were mean in the 90s, and anything they could pick on you for, they would.
That's true.
But I think it's cool now, so whatever.
It's funny. It is funny.
Okay, so they walk in t-shirts and gym shorts. Where again brought up tomorrow that Vincent would be taking Mia out for dinner. Mia Wallace, and is aggressive with Butch. He's aggressive with Butch for some reason, Vincent. But Vincent soon called to talk to Marcellus. Like, they're just at the bar, like, and it's like staring at him, like, what are you looking at? Like he's super aggressive, and I guess just because Vincent just had a morning, but whatever.
Yeah.
So we cut to 2 punk girls discussing body piercings, where Vincent overhears, but is brought back to buy drugs from Lance. Did you I lost my dang mind.
I was like,
no! And I'm
I
like,
immediately looked it up.
no! Yeah. I was like, I did too. I paused the movie and I looked it up. Mr. Eric Stoltz, otherwise known as John Brooks from Little Women.
1994, same year.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. And I was
This
like,
is the same universe here.
I lost my mind because I'm like, how did that man turn into that man? Because he's about the stuffiest, most proper person you ever met in your life in Little Women. And then you see him constantly in just jammies and a bathrobe.
Yes,
selling
very
drugs.
Lebowski-ish.
Yeah, he's very Lebowski. Selling drugs to Vincent Vega in Pulp Fiction.
Yes, it is mind-boggling.
I lost my dang mind
I did too.
watching
So
this.
we reviewed Little Women 1994 2 videos ago,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
so
too.
go back.
This is our last one of 2025.
Yes,
yeah.
we're on a John Brooks kick here.
Apparently,
Brooke, sorry.
Yeah, I said that in the beginning
Mr.
too, and
Brooke.
I had to stop writing it because I'm like, I'm going to read this if I go back. Vincent uses and drives to get Mia Wallace and enters the house to Son of a Preacher Man as Mia This is another movie where the soundtrack is its own character.
Yes.
Talks to him over the intercom. She's like in this like room watching him.
Yeah, all the security camera monitors.
Vincent makes a drink as Mia uses some nose candy and comes to get him. Yeah, she's always doing that. Mia takes Vincent to Jack Rabbit Slim's, a 50s restaurant with car tables. Yeah, we reserved a car. Slot cars, Richard Nixon as the maitre d', and 50s personalities as the wait staff. And they were like, he's talking at one point about Marilyn Monroe, and she's like, well, which Marilyn Monroe? There's 2 Marilyn Monroes. He's like, no. That's Marilyn Monroe. That's whoever. And he's like, and I don't see Jane Mansfield, so she must be off tonight.
Travolta is great.
He's great, yeah. Buddy Holly,
Steve Buscemi
takes their order, during which Vincent is shocked that Mia ordered a $5 milkshake, and I said, ha, yeah, because now that would be what, like really a $15 milkshake?
Yeah. And milkshakes are so expensive. It's highway robbery.
It is. And they all smoke Red Apple cigarettes in the movie.
Oh, they're smoking constantly. Yeah. And I'm like, does that not ruin your food? Like,
back in the day,
they're like smoking and eating at the same time.
Back then, people would remember smoking.
I just mean in general, like your own food.
No, I agree, and it dulls your senses, so you're not going to get the full taste.
$5 shake.
Yeah, $5 shake. Vincent got back from Amsterdam after being there 3 years. Mia did a pilot once, Fox Force 5, in which she was Raven McCoy, specializing in knives, and knew a ton of old jokes, but won't tell Vincent the only one she knows because she only did one, being in the pilot, but does let him try her $5 milkshake.
Yes.
You want that Amos and Andy or Martin and Lewis?
Amos
yeah. No, Martin and Lewis.
she went.
Martin and Lewis. They sit in silence, and Mia excuses herself to powder her nose. And
with more candy.
And the food has seg.
Yeah.
Food has right in the middle of all these other women.
Yeah,
like using the
rimping.
Yeah. Food has arrived as Vincent thought of something to say because she told him to think of something to say.
So we don't have another long pause. Yeah, it's uncomfortable.
And asked her how because they discuss about how that's how you know you're truly comfortable with someone is if you can just sit in silence and shut your mouth. And asked her how she feels about what happened to. He asked her how she feels about what happened to Tony Rocky Horror. That was the guy that
got thrown out the third story window for her foot
thrown
massage.
from a window, but reported that he never. She reported that he never gave her a foot massage. That was made up. So she doesn't know what actually happened.
Yeah. So the most they ever touched was when they shook hands at her wedding.
At her wedding, yeah. Mia enters, and her and Vincent in the twist contest, and they dance to "You Never Can Tell" by Chuck Berry, and soon arrive afterwards to Mia's home with the trophy. So they won the contest.
Uma Thurman said that she was super nervous for the scene because Travolta's
is
obviously known for his dancing, and she said as such to him, and he was like, "Just shut up and dance."
Well, she wasn't into much before this, too. So this was like her...
But Tarantino chased her for this role. She turned it down.
Oh, okay.
And he was, like, begging her to be in it. Called her, read her the script over the phone, and was like, I want you to have this part. And she finally agreed, so... it's really not a big role
No, it's small. She's one small chapter. They talk more about her than she's probably in the movie.
Right.
Vincent uses the restroom as Mia plays Girl, You'll Be a Woman Soon by Urge Overkill. Vincent plans to have one drink. He's like giving himself a pep talk in the bathroom. He's like
Marcellus Wallace's wife.
And then because they're really kind of connecting now. And then you're going home. He's like just one drink. Drink your drink. Don't rush. But then you leave. That's it. He's like, don't be rude. Just leave. And then Mia is wearing Vincent's coat, and she lights a cigarette that she finds in his pocket, and then finds hard drugs that he had bought from Lance in the other pocket. And she's like, hello. And
she
snorts it.
Herself.
And immediately ODs. Immediate.
This is the first time I think I've seen it in a movie.
It's very, what's the word I'm looking for? Not expressive.
Accurate?
Well, accurate, but it's very they're not...
They're not hiding anything?
Yeah,
they're showing
there's a word.
All.
My vocabulary is doing that thing again. Give me a year or two, guys, when my mommy brain's better.
I don't think it ever comes back.
It came back before, and then I had another baby, and it went away.
The more
again.
kids you add, the more it goes.
No, it came back, though, before.
It's not going to come back.
It's coming back. I'm smart. But yeah, it's very explicit. That's the word I'm looking for. See?
Yes.
I had to walk around.
Yeah, it took her 10 minutes, but we got there.
So it's very explicit.
It is, yes.
Vince finds her and rushes her to Lance's, who tells him not to come, but he was on the car, he was on his mobile phone, and he's already on the way, and then he's like, don't come here, he hangs up, and then you hear this crash outside. He's like, what? He's already there.
Crashes into the house, basically.
Into Lance's lawn, and brings Mia in while Vince and Lance fight, because he's like, don't bring her in here, don't you bring her in. He's like, this is Marcellus Wallace's wife. Do you know who Marcellus Wallace is? Yeah. I'm going to personally tell him that you did nothing to help. If something
he's like, get her inside. Let's go. Off the lawn.
Lance can't find his black medical book, and they fight over who will administer the adrenaline shot that he has. Vincent does, and Mia immediately is brought back. If you're all right, say something. Something.
She's got the needle sticking out of her chest. Yeah. Oh gosh, that part is very explicit.
Yeah, it was so good. She's got the breastplate. You gotta get through that.
Yeah.
You get to yeah. And she's like,
she's freaking out.
So Vincent takes Mia home, and both agree to keep it secret forever. He's like, hey, how do you want to handle this? And she's like, how do you want to handle this? He's like, it is my opinion that Marcellus could go the rest of his life never knowing this and be fine. And she's
like, I'm good with that.
she's like, if he finds out about this, I'm in as much trouble as you are. So they agree to keep it secret forever. Mia finally tells Vincent her Fox Force 5 joke.
I love this joke.
And before he leaves, after he blows her a kiss with her, she had already walked away, but he blew her a kiss. But yeah, do you want to tell the joke? Should we tell the joke?
Sure.
Papa Tomato, Mama Tomato, and Baby Tomato are walking down the street. Baby Tomato's lagging behind, so Papa turns around, squishes him, and says, "Ketchup." She's like, "It's not good. You're not gonna laugh." And then he's like, "Well, I'm not gonna laugh anyways." She's like, "No, now it's been built up.
It's been built up too much. Now I don't want to tell it."
They were all these corny jokes.
So, fun fact about this scene: the convertible that's Vincent's is Tarantino's in real life.
Yeah,
it was stolen on the set of this movie.
Whoa.
Yes. Later recovered many years. Like, the cops found some guy, they changed the VIN number, and then later realized it was Tarantino's after all.
Oh, shoot.
I just think that's
wild.
Yes.
Yeah. So next we're flashing back to Captain Coons, Christopher Walken, coming in to see Butch as a child and gives him Butch's great-grandfather's watch that his dad hid up his butt for 5 years in a POW camp until he died. And then Coons hid it another 2 years in his butt.
I remember Dad laughing so hard showing us this part. I think we watched it twice, this part.
And it's
Dad
now
was laughing.
And it's now Butch's. It's his birthright. So Butch snaps out of it though right before his boxing match. As the next chapter, the gold watch is revealed. Mm-hmm. Coolidge, Butch, did not take it. And that is Bruce Willis. I don't know if we said. Bruce Willis is Butch Coolidge.
Is it Coolidge?
Yeah, it's Coolidge.
I think I think it's different names.
No.
Because they put...
no. Coons is the captain that came in. Coolidge.
No, but are you going off the marquee, or did they say it?
No, they said Butch Coolidge.
Okay, because they put other fake names on the marquee.
No, I'm not going off. I didn't even notice the marquee. I was too busy writing. There was too much happening.
So it's based off of Calvin Coolidge, so that's why I wasn't positive.
Okay.
But, okay.
And they did not, so Coolidge, Butch, did not, and it was on the radio too, Coolidge won. He did not take a dive in the fifth as he was supposed to.
Yes, he didn't
and
follow
he
the
sneaks
rules.
out the building to outrun Marcellus's guys after killing his opponent in the ring.
Yeah, he hit him a little too
really hard. Marcellus is trying to hunt down Butch, who stole his money. Butch finds out in the cab that the opponent died as the driver Esmeralda flirts with him, and Butch feels no remorse about
Which she's from another movie.
I was going to say she looked like they built her up and then she was not.
She was nothing then.
Anyway, yeah.
So I guess her character in whatever the other movie was, she cleans up crime scenes.
Oh, okay.
But so she's infatuated with death. Mm-hmm. And so that's why she keeps asking him.
Is it another Tarantino movie?
I don't remember.
Okay.
But he purposely brought her in as that same character, but didn't explain it.
Yeah. Butch knew the fix was in, and he bet on himself to win, and will have winnings by the next evening, and the driver will not divulge who her fear was. And he's just like, no, I'm going to tell the truth. 5 Asian businessmen or whatever. 3 Asian businessmen. And Butch asked Fabienne, his girlfriend, if she got everything while discussing potbellies on women, and she realizes the danger that they're in as they prepare to flee.
I don't enjoy her.
No, I didn't like her then. She's slightly better now, but she's not great.
I think she seems so naive, and I'm just annoyed by her.
Yeah, the next morning, Fabienne is planning breakfast before their 11 a.m. train as Butch realizes his watch is missing and not with the things Fabienne packed from the apartment. They're at some dive motel to hide out. Butch is going back to the apartment to find his watch in a blind rage, but pulls himself together for Fabienne. And Butch sneaks out to the apartment on foot once close and is careful in case Marcellus's guys are there. No one is there seemingly as he goes in. He gets his watch and makes Pop-Tarts in the kitchen, but then looks over and finds a large gun on the counter.
See, okay, you're trying to be quick here, dude.
Yeah.
And you stop to toast a Pop-Tart.
Just
grab it and go. But just grab it and go.
Agree.
You don't need to toast those
I
things.
agree. Yeah,
they're not raw.
I agree. As Vincent comes out of the bathroom and blows Vincent away. He wipes his prints from the gun, and I noticed he touched a blood spot on the door when he opened the bathroom door to look at Vincent, and I'm like, he didn't bother to do that. And obviously, we can explain prints in the apartment, but not in the blood. Yeah.
Right.
So, and leaves the same way he came in, like the back way. So Butch stops at a red light, thinking he's getting away, and Marcellus Wallace is crossing the street right in front of him with a box of donuts. And he just looks over and he's like, and then he's looking at him, he's like, oh, crap. So Butch hits Marcellus with the car, and this was also done by The Simpsons.
Yes,
Wiggum.
yes.
Hey, I know you.
Know you.
With Chief Wiggum.
It's the same episode, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same way. It's the 27
short stories
about Springfield or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so this whole scene is parodied by The Simpsons. And Butch hits Marcellus with the car, and Butch crashes it in the intersection. Marcellus runs, firing shots once he comes to.
Which
at Butch.
I remember as like when we first watched this, I didn't know that was Marcellus Wallace.
Oh,
like, I was so confused.
Okay.
Because we hadn't really seen
I didn't know that I had either.
Too much?
Yeah.
Like, you seen briefly to his face. But, like, I remember being like, why is he fighting with this guy? Like, my squirrels went up at this point because I was like, what is happening?
Well, and Kathy Griffin just annoys me
so much. Gosh, they shouldn't have let her in this.
Why was she in this? She was somebody nobody then, too, I think, so.
No, she had a stand-up thing. You know what I mean? Like, she was...
Okay. Okay. Marcellus, once he comes to, runs firing shots at Butch, who also comes to and is running with a limp as both men run into a pawn shop and are held at gunpoint by the shopkeep, who calls in Zed.
Sad. This is another part of the story that I could have done without.
So Maynard, the shopkeep, ties both men in the basement and gags them when Zed arrives, revealed to be law enforcement. He's wearing like a cop shirt. Like, I don't know if he's really law enforcement or if he's just posing as law enforcement.
He's like a security guard or something.
Maybe.
Who knows?
Maynard goes to wake up the Gimp and does eeny, meeny, miny, mo, choosing Marcellus as his first to torture. Mm-hmm. Butch breaks a chair, knocking out the Gimp, and breaks his chair because he's tied up and he's trying to undo the thing, but the chair starts to break instead. Knocks out the Gimp and starts to leave, but goes back to help Marcellus with a samurai sword that he found in the shop, and kills Maynard. Butch messes with Zed, and Marcellus shoots Zed and will call people to come torture Zed, but Marcellus and Butch now cool as long as Butch is quiet and stays gone from Ellen. He's like, you okay? I am extremely far from okay. He was like, no, I'm not okay. He was like, what about you and me? We good? You stay away from LA. You don't come back. We're good.
We're good.
Yeah.
He's like, okay.
Okay.
I can do that.
Yep. So Butch leaves because he helped him.
Mm-hmm.
He could have just left him down there.
Yep.
Butch leaves and steals Zed's motorcycle and goes to get Fabienne to get the train, leaving the bags behind. And after, because he crashed her Honda. That's right. Yeah. She's like, "Where's my Honda?" And I was like, "Why didn't you
gone, baby?"
Yeah, he's like, "It's gone, baby. Come again."
Whose motorcycle is this?
It's not a motorcycle. It's a chopper, baby. Come on, let's go. We gotta
Whose chopper is this?
Yeah. And goes to get Fabienne to get the train, leaving the bags behind. And after calming Fabienne, promising to tell her all about it, she asks, "Whose chopper is this?" "It's Zed's, baby." "Who's Zed?" Zed's dead, baby. Zed's dead. And Peter Green, who played Zed, died like last month. Or he died like either early, I can't remember if it was late November, early December.
Oh.
In real life.
Oh.
And it's still under investigation because it's shady circumstances. Like, his body was found in his apartment.
Oh dear.
So Zed's really dead. I don't know. Zed's really dead, baby. So it's sad. Yeah. Because Peter Green was in a couple other things too. Because I remember looking it up. My husband sent me the article about it, but I had looked it up anyways because I was like, I couldn't remember if this was that other guy that was in Kill Bill. Like, that was as if it was the same guy, and I looked it up and it wasn't.
Okay.
But yeah. So, he was in The Mask too, I guess, this Zed guy. But I don't really remember The Mask too well.
I don't either. It's been a long time.
The final chapter is the Bonnie situation. I love this.
This is
so much. Opening back in Brett's apartment as Jules recites his Ezekiel passage while another man hid in the bathroom with a gun. That man bursts out shooting at Jules and Vincent, missing every shot. And Jules,
runs out of bullets really quickly.
And Jules and Vincent finish him off with that famous, iconic...
Yes.
Portrayed here by the fanatic and Gritty.
Just look at her hat there.
So, Vincent lectures Marvin for not saying another guy was in the bathroom.
Yeah. So like, Marvin's the other guy that was in the apartment.
Yeah, and he's just kind of
cowering in the corner. Yes.
As Jules is astonished that they are still alive and believes it was divine intervention. Mm-hmm. Jules and Vincent take Marvin with them. As was Marvin like one of their guys on the inside or something? Why do they take him with him?
I think so. There was something with him
because he was like what? Because they didn't kill him. They didn't try to get off him. They were just like
they yelled at him a little bit.
Yeah, they're like, "Why didn't you tell us anybody else was in here?" Like he was like, "You were just gonna let us go."
Yeah,
like,
there's something with him that it's not.
But he was scared too,
right.
like legit scared. Who knows?
But it's also like maybe he wasn't a man on the inside.
Yeah, maybe not. It was hard to tell.
Because they probably wouldn't have killed that other kid.
Oh, that's true. They would
if he hadn't come out blazing at them.
That's true, yeah. So they take Marvin with them, as in the car, Jules will quit that day with Marcellus, and he's going to go and tell him about it. As Vincent asks Marvin's take on the events and what he thinks, he's like leaning back but pointing the gun.
He's like, what do you think
about this? And he accidentally shoots him in the face, and Jules panics as there is a huge mess in broad daylight. And he's like, "You hit a bomb! I didn't hit any bomb!" What
I love that. It's just Travolta like, I don't know, man.
He's like, "Why'd you do that? What's going on back there?"
It was an accident.
Jules is trying, and he's like, "What's going on?" So Jules only has one contact in the valley because this isn't Marcellus's area, and calls Jimmy. But at Jimmy's house, Vincent is belligerent and sloppy. So Jimmy is Tarantino.
Yeah, Quentin Tarantino, director extraordinaire here, has decided to play this part.
Hey, if I'm going to make a movie, I'll be in it.
I'm going to write myself a part also. Yeah, might as well.
So Jules sucks up to Jimmy, but Jimmy is very... So Jules is being very cautious because this is a domestic residence. Mm-hmm. He's like, it's not like a bachelor pad. Like he's married. His wife keeps a house. Like they're using her like tea towel, her bathroom towels.
Yeah, he's
and,
like washing.
He's like, carefully. And he's like, and then you look at Vincent. He's like, "What did you do to that towel?"
He's got blood on the towel. He didn't wash his hands.
He's like, "You're supposed to wash your hands first." He was like, "What? I just dry them the same as you do." He's like,
"You
have to wash them first." He's like yelling at him. He's like, "Wait, this is a domestic situation here. We gotta keep this calm." And like, God, this is the only guy we got. Be nice. So Jules sucks up to Jimmy, but Jimmy is very nervous helping, as his wife will divorce him if all is not fixed in the 1.5 hours until Bonnie gets home from work. Yes. She does the night shift at the hospital. She's a nurse.
The Bonnie situation.
Jules calls Marcellus, and Marcellus calls the wolf, Harvey Keitel.
So good.
Yes, who comes... which... Goodfellas connection. Harvey Keitel was married to Lorraine Bracco for years. They have a child together. Yeah.
Well.
Yeah. So, and, they're not together anymore, but they were together for a while.
Is he still alive?
I think, I don't know. You'll look it up. That's going to bother, because you know what? If he did, it's been in the past, year or two that he passed. I can't remember. I want to say yes, because I like Harvey Keitel a lot. He's been in a lot of good things.
Yeah, he's still alive.
Oh, good. Yeah. That makes me happy. I think it was their daughter, though, that was in Goodfellas that she brought to the set to be in, one of the young kids who was...
Really?
Yeah, who was, afraid of Polly in Goodfellas.
Okay.
Yep. Her and Harvey Keitel's daughter, yeah. Yeah, so just a connection there. So Marcellus calls the wolf, who comes directly to help, and he's like, just you come directly to help. Yeah, I will come directly. It's 30 minutes away. He'll be there in 10.
And it's 9 minutes, 54 seconds later.
The wolf comes in and starts calling shots, as all must be resolved in the 40 minutes before Bonnie is home at this point. Wolf has Vincent and Jules do a quick cleanup of the car, as Vincent remains belligerent and Jules scowls at Vincent.
Why am I back here scrubbing this ring? You get back here and do this. You're the one that caused this.
Jimmy cuts quilts and blankets to camouflage the car, losing his wedding gift bedding from Uncle Conrad and Aunt Jenny. Okay. After the car is clean, he's like, well, your Uncle Conrad and Aunt Jenny, are they wealthy by any means? No. So realistically, this could be replaced. Your Uncle Marcellus is very wealthy, and he will be more than happy to buy you an entire bedroom set.
Okay.
Me, I'm an oak man. You like oak, Jimmy? Yeah, oak's nice. After the car is clean, Jimmy sprays Jules and Vincent down in the backyard with a hose and gives them fresh clothes. He's like, I assume you both have been to prison before. I forget, you're familiar with prison. He's like, here, tosses them each a bar of soap. Gives them fresh clothes. I put Go Banana Slugs. And Wolf takes Jules and Vincent to dispose of the car and evidence.
So this explains why we saw them in these
in
gym
these
clothes in the bar earlier.
And Jules...
Without explanation.
Jules and Vincent go for breakfast and are on good terms with the wolf now. At breakfast, Jules and Vincent eat. He's like, and they're ready to go. And Wolf's like, "Here, I'll give you a ride. Where are you going?" Inglewood. I forget where Travolta was going, but he was like, "Boys, move closer to civilization." Yes. He was like, "I see in your future a cab ride." And then Vincent's like, "I want breakfast. You want breakfast?" He was like, so they go to breakfast. At breakfast, Jules and Vincent eat, but Jules doesn't eat filthy animals. Pig's a filthy animal. He won't eat bacon. He won't eat sausage. He's like, "Yeah, but he's like, bacon's good. This is good.
This is good."
Yeah. He's like, "I won't eat filthy animals." He's like, "Yeah, but a dog eats his own feces too." He's like, "Well, I don't eat dog either." Jules continues to marvel at the miracle he witnessed that day when they got shot but didn't get shot. And Vincent again shrugs it off. Jules again states he will quit the life after giving Marcellus the briefcase and will walk the earth, which Vincent states is just him being a bum. He's like, "So you're just going to quit and become a bum." He's like, "It sounds like you're going to be a bum." Okay. As they debate, Vincent goes to poop. Which again, that gets him in trouble because that's what he was doing at Butch's house too.
Mm-hmm. But this also explains why he was alone at Butch's house because he retired that day.
Yes. Okay. Mm-hmm. So that you think this is later that day?
I don't know necessarily the same day.
Yeah.
Because this is a long.
No, it's not. It's not because remember he talks about the next day is when he's going to take Mia Wallace out.
Yeah.
Which is fight night. I think that's where Marcellus was.
That's where he is at the fight. Okay.
Yeah.
So it was the day
2
after.
days later. Yes. Yeah, 2 days later.
So the night after his Mia Wallace stuff
is the day he got blown away at Butch's house. Yeah, Butch's apartment.
It should be 2 nights because remember he sees Mia the next day at going to Marcellus.
No, that was at the fight.
That was at the fight?
I was at the fight. After the fight, they were getting ready to go, he was getting ready to go take care of Butch.
But still, that's the morning.
I think it was directly. It wasn't. It was like the harsh lighting. I don't know if it was necessarily morning.
No,
it was like that night when he saw Mia's though. I think.
I'm saying I think there's 2 days that have passed.
That's what I said. It's 2 days later.
No, 2 days from the fight.
I don't know.
Is when he gets.
But yeah, so this is before the fight though. That this is
yes,
going on. So, as they debate, Vincent goes to poop, which gets him in trouble every time he goes to poop, apparently. As Jules is left alone, Pumpkin and Honey Bunny stick up the diner. So we're back to the beginning. Mm-hmm. The manager confronts them and tells them to take what they want. The manager tells the customers to cooperate, and they start collecting wallets. Pumpkin starts to collect wallets as Jules prepares his gun under the table, holding up his wallet. And after Pumpkin takes it, he tries to take Marcellus's briefcase. Jules won't give it up, but he opens the magical glowing case for Pumpkin to see, who is distracted as Jules takes Pumpkin's gun, making Honey Bunny lose her mind. Mm-hmm. Don't hurt him! Don't hurt him! Tell her to cool down. Tell her to be cool. You have to be cool. Tell her to be cool. Make her be cool, man. He's like, so. He's like, it's okay, honey. It's okay, Honey Bunny. Yeah. They call him Honey Bunny and vow to be 3 little Fonzies. And how's Fonzie? He's cool. He's cool. Fonzie's cool. So Jules won't give the case as it doesn't belong to him. And Vincent comes out of the bathroom and he's like, and I didn't just go through everything I went through this morning to hand this case over to somebody else who's not my boss. He's like, and so as Vincent comes out of the bathroom, panicking Honey Bunny again.
But he's got his gun blazing now.
But Jules he's like, or what was he saying? He's like, don't you give it, because he was talking about, he's like, give me my wallet back. Which one is it? Someone says bad MFR on it. Sure enough, it does. He's like, you take that cash out, you keep that. He's like, and you just hear Vincent, don't give him your money, don't give him any money, man. He's like, Vincent, be cool.
Be cool. That's Tarantino's wallet, by the way.
I like it. Okay. So Jules is he's in a transitional period and doesn't want to hurt them, but he will if he has to. Jules gets his bad MF wallet back and gives the cash to Pumpkin, upsetting Vincent, but Jules decides to buy Pumpkin's life. He's like, I'm getting something with my money. He's like, I'm buying your life with the money. And again, recites Ezekiel 25:17, tries to be the shepherd instead of, the vengeance. Mm-hmm. So, to Pumpkin, letting him go and letting him and Honey Bunny leave with the money. So, Because he's like, there's $1,500 in there. That's a pretty good, that and the other wallet you got, that's a pretty good little score for all this. He's like, Vincent says he thinks they should be leaving at that point. It's like, because everybody is like still like heads down on the table and stuff like that. He's like, yeah, I think that's a good idea. And they both get up and exit, like, again, like just casually, like just be bopping along. And both exit, storing guns in the gym shorts before walking out the door.
Yeah, tuck them in their gym shorts.
And we see written and directed by Quentin Tarantino, which is the end. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I love this movie so much. It's such a good movie.
One thing they point out is somebody who's pointed out is that when they're like loading their guns from the trunk, that you see Jules put his safety on, but you do not see Vincent do it, and it's like, well, that explains a lot because he just
went off. Yeah.
But I had thought, like, as they tuck him in their shorts, like, I'm sure his safety's not on.
No. But he already shot enough people today.
Yep.
So that is Pulp Fiction. I have my John Travolta and Uma Thurman earrings.
Yeah, she's full merch here. She's got it all.
I love this movie. It's so good.
This should be known that this was the original Banana
This is one that we had from when we were kids. So it's a little snug. But
yeah, definitely were like, this was mine.
Yeah.
And I was wearing this in elementary school.
Yeah, and mine too. But like mine would have still fit me because I was like I was entering my tweens and I was a bigger kid. It would have still fit me, but mine got all cracked and wracked. So I wore it out. Yeah.
Which I feel like I wore mine pretty often.
Yeah.
So I'm surprised
mine had a big hole too because the cat scratched it at one point. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
remember you were sad about that.
I was very sad about that. It was a good shirt.
Squirrel ratings?
Oh yeah, squirrel ratings.
Okay, so when we were kids, mine was fairly high. I would say 6 or 7.
6, 7.
Just because, again, I didn't understand a lot of what was happening. Same. And it was like, okay, but there were enough funny little parts that kept me entertained as
Jules and Vincent banter.
Yes,
was great.
I loved them, and I loved Mia Wallace too. So like those kept me in it. I didn't love Bruce Willis's storyline.
I spaced out a lot for him. I like it a lot more now as a grown-up.
I understand
I didn't like the Zed part. I didn't like the Bruce Willis. Yeah.
No. And I still kind of don't. So I'm still at like a 1 or a 2 for just little
Mine,
bits.
when we were kids, I would say was even high. Because I liked the Mia Wallace. I liked the John Travolta stuff because he was funny. I didn't like the Lance stuff. I didn't care for when I was a kid.
Anything sort of explicit, I was like, I don't like
so
this.
I would say like maybe 15 squirrels for me.
Yeah.
That because I don't go to 10. I go to infinite squirrels.
True. Okay. Well,
Shelley
then mine would be way higher than
10.
that. I go to 10.
I go to infinite because there is more than 10 squirrels in any given time in that backyard.
Oh my gosh, you should see this backyard.
They are fat and happy. These squirrels. They come from all around to their house.
They live like kings.
They do.
Parents' yard.
So I to me it's an infinite amount of squirrels.
Well then if infinite, then yes, I didn't care for it too much.
But as an adult, I give it 0 squirrels because I love this movie. We watched it with my stepson who was 18 or 19 at the time. And I was like, I forgot how funny this movie is.
Did he like it?
He did. He said he liked it. And we watched Once Upon a Time in Hollywood too, and he said he liked that too. So yeah, so he said he liked it, and I could tell he liked it because he asked me if there was any sequels, and like sometimes I know if he likes a movie because he'll like ask me if there's sequels.
Yeah, he wants more.
I remember he liked Splash, and he found out there was a Splash too, but it wasn't like
it's
not good. Yeah, and I was like, oh buddy, he was like, we should watch it. And I'm like, no, it's not. I heard it's not good, buddy. I don't know. I haven't seen it. But it's none of the same people in it.
Not the same.
So yeah, so he did like it. Yeah. So yeah. So is there any other fun facts you want to discuss?
I'm trying to think. I was sprinkling them as they
came
up because I tend to forget otherwise if I leave them, so I gotta sprinkle them in.
I do love Bruce Willis, and I did like that he was in this, and I forgot that he was in it because I did kind of cut his parts out of my memory.
Yeah. His part seems smaller.
It's a huge part of the movie,
is.
And I remembered that as such a minor part,
right? And that's what I didn't realize.
I remember the Uma Thurman scene, but that's such a small part,
right? That seemed like,
and I love the Bonnie part, the Bonnie situation too. Oh my gosh, Chef's kiss. Harvey Keitel is the wolf because he's just so snappy.
Oh my gosh, yeah, he's funny.
He's so funny. But is there anything else you want to add? I don't think I have anything.
I think we're good on the pulp.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for joining us here at Sisters and Ebert. If you look below in this video in the description, you will see our links to our social media. We are at Sisters and Ebert on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube. Of course, you found us here.
Here we are.
Please like, follow, subscribe, comment, share the link. If you just share it, it'll boost it up in the algorithm, and we'll really appreciate that. You don't even have to send it. Just copy it like you're going to share it.
That's all it takes.
All it
just
takes.
Pretend.
So we do appreciate all of you sticking with us and this start of the new year. Yeah. And we are heavy on, our dad should be happy because we are going to be heavy on some summer movies to start off the year.
The next 2 weeks. Definitely, yes.
And last week's was too.
Yes.
So we do thank you though, and we'll see you next week at the movies.